Alright, race fans, welcome to MaxSpeedTV. Tonight we are bringing you the premier sim racing presented by MaxSpeedTV. We have a great race coming your way here in just a few minutes. We do have about 25 minutes left here in practice before we get to the actual race. But while we have just a moment, we do want to remind you of all of the partners that make MaxSpeedTV possible. One of those is HREMotorsports.com. They are the official race team of MaxSpeedTV, so definitely check them out again at HREMotorsports.com. Colby's Eye Paints is the official paint booth of MaxSpeedTV, so if you're looking for a terrific looking paint job here on iRacing, check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And of course, last but not least, by any means, Performance PCs. They are the official water cooling and modification partner of MaxSpeedTV. They do hook us up with a lot of great parts that we need for our computers. So definitely check them out if you're looking to do any water cooling, if you just want to get the best performance you can out of your PC, or if you're just looking for some eye candy, check them out at performance-pcs.com. That being said, folks, we're going to step away just for a minute. Again, we do have about 24 minutes here of practice, and we will go live back on the mic for qualifying. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, qualifying is now underway as we will jump to our cars. Here we got Ryan Blanchard out here, Shane Nicewonger, Dustin Sizemore, Dale Garrett, Mark Molinar, Paul Crumry, Landon Ritwadge, and Taylor Wood out on the track right now. Again, this is lone qualifying, so we're going to watch as many of these as we can. Again, they all are out on the track right now. But if you keep an eye on that ticker up at the top, you will see where everybody is at once they post times in. Right now, we are going to sort it by fastest lap. So we'll see how these guys put times in here. And we'll be seeing that here in just a few minutes. They should be getting their official times in. Right now, Dustin Sizemore, 16:372. He is your pole sitter for the race as they stand right now. Now it's Landon Ritwadge with a 16:357. So only .014 separating those two drivers right now. We'll look to see if somebody can top them. Let's take a look. Cody Olsen to the top of the charts with a 16:078. What a time with a gap of .081 over Dustin Sizemore, who is now in second with his last lap. But at 16:159. Mark Molnar currently being scored in third place with a 16:206. Taylor Wood currently in fourth with a 16:259 on his last lap. Looks like he's about ready to pull it into pit road and call it quits. He is done. Take a look back here. Danny Breeden currently sixth with a 16:280. Danny Waller Jr. fifth with a 16:267. We'll see if he can improve on that. Did not do so that time by. Derek Walker and Nate Davis, teammates, just now coming out onto the track once everybody has cleared off pretty much. So they're going to be two of your last drivers to take times right now. Derek Walker is seventh fastest with a 16:284. So we'll see. I would bet you he's going to be a little bit faster this time. And take a look. And he does. Second fastest, 16:1 flat. What a time for him, as we have Nathan Davis out on the track now. Oh, Andrew Ingles just coming in a little late here too, but he is here, so he will take a time here in just a few moments. We're going to see Nate Davis here, see what he can do time-wise as he crosses the line right there for his first lap. And not being scored for some reason, not sure what is going on there. He has a lap of a 17:962, but is not a fast lap scored. That one being scored as there it is, fourth fastest, 16:161. Again, he is the fourth fastest car. But we're going to step away for just a moment, folks, for your national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Alright, race fans, we are back again here on MaxSpeedTV. This is the premier sim racing presented by MaxSpeedTV.com. We want to welcome all of you race fans out tonight to this brand new series. They usually run asphalt, but they are now strictly dirt. So, great to have them aboard the iRacing Dirt. It is a very new thing here, and it's very popular right now. So we're about to see some great racing coming up here in just a few moments. As soon as they roll off the grid, though, we will go through your official HRE Motorsports starting grid. It looks like Andrew Engel actually ran a 5th fastest time. He got in a time at the last second there again to get up to 5th place. So a good run for him. I expect to see him finishing well here tonight. You have a lot of fast drivers up there in the front. So again, we predict some great racing coming your way. It's going to be a shorter night than we're used to with the DSRL that we used to do over there, or ADS. Both of those do take a little longer, but they do a lot of racing in there with heats and all that. But that will be coming to this series in December when that rolls out. But since we are on the track here, we're going to go through your official HRE Motorsports starting grid. Row 1 is going to be Taylor Wood and Landon Fritwatch. That is not correct, folks. That is 7th place. Let's take a look here, see if we can get to a different one. Apparently our grid is not working tonight. Not sure what is up with that. We'll just read through it for you. Gonna be, here's your official starting lineup. It's gonna be Cody Olsen, Derek Walker. We're mixing up here, folks, just a little bit. There we go. Cody Olsen, Derek Walker, Dustin Sizemore, Nate Davis, Andrew Ingles, Mark Molnar, Taylor Wood, Danny Waller Jr., Danny Breeden, Landon Ritwadge, Dale Garrett, Ryan Blanchard, Paul Crumry, Shane Neiswanger, and Drew Herchko are going to be your official starting lineup. Again, not sure why the grid is not working, but regardless of that, green flag is in there, and we are green flag racing here for the first time at Eldora Speedway for the premier sim racing. So, like, that caution is already out, or no, green flag did not pop up for some reason. So we are green flag racing, not sure why that did not fire, but unfortunately it did not. We are green flag racing, I believe. Oh, yellow flag is out already, so not sure what that was for. Again, everybody's up to pace, so not sure what brought that out. It must have been Shane Neiswanger. Let's see if we can take a look and see what happened. That was too far back at that point. Not sure what happened, if he was involved or not. But caution coming out to start the race. Go back up to live. Back up to the front. Cody Olsen is your race leader. Let's take a look at our cautions here. Right out of the gate, first caution is in the books. We've had 1 lap, going to be 2 laps under caution once they cross the line. 48 laps to go. Still had low lead changes so far. Cody Olsen is your leader, and Cody Olsen started, so again, nobody has got by him, but he has got a fierce competition behind him. If you look here at the top 5, just after 3 laps completed, Cody Olsen, Derek Walker, Dustin Sizemore, Nate Davis, and Andrew Ingles. Those are all 5 names that we are very familiar with, and those are very, very good competitors coming over from other leagues to come racing here tonight. So we'll see who comes out on top, as it looks like we're about to go green flag racing again. Green flag is back in the air, and Cody Olsen, what a start he is getting. So a terrific, terrific run for him as he is back out front. We're going to take a look a little bit further back. Derek Walker in 2nd place, but he has got company coming right behind him. Dustin Sizemore in the 3. In the 11 in third place is definitely coming behind him very closely. Nate Davis behind him in the 36 is right on his tail as well. Andrew Ingles making his way up to the top 4 or 5 here. Probably already he's in 5th now, but he will be working his way up. But he hits the wall. Andrew Ingles will go back 1 spot to 6th place. Mark Molnar in the 97 will get by him for that 5th position. So we'll wait and see how this plays itself out. Again, 15 cars here tonight. Everybody on the lead lap right now. Sizemore is going to try to make a pass on Nate Davis, though, and it looks like he will clear him for 3rd position. So what a run by Sizemore. He is up front, and he is determined to get out there and possibly get that win. Cody Olsen into the outside wall. That is not going to be good for him as they collide together with the 20 of Derek Walker. Both of them recover from it. No spots changed. Cody Olsen still will be your leader. Derek Walker looked like he might have tried to get that lead, but actually Cody came down a little bit, or maybe Derek went up a little bit. Either way, they collided. No positions changed, and that killed Derek Walker's momentum to try to get that lead. Right now, it's still with Nate Davis and Dustin Sizemore. They are battling side by side for 3rd position. It belongs to the 36 of Nate Davis right now, but that may be changing hands again as Nate Davis trying to work over Derek Walker, his teammate. And so far, it looks like he may do it as he is getting to his inside. He will get by him for 2nd position. So again, that's going to put 2 teammates right there in 2nd and 3rd, with Andrew Ingles on the move again, trying to get by Dustin Sizemore. So we'll take a look. He does get by him very quickly. Now he's going to get by Derek Walker in the 20 as well. Andrew Ingles into the outside wall. Does recover from it. Side by side with Sizemore for that position of 4th. And it looks like it's going to go to Sizemore once again. But this track is not looking like they like it very much out there. It looks real slick in the middle, but the bottom and top, not much use on them. So they have a lot of grip up there. So this is a lot of 2 wide here, and sometimes 3 wide. I expect to see a battle for the lead here. Cody Olsen currently with a .933 second lead over 2nd place Nate Davis. Derek Walker right behind him, though. Not much separating these guys between 1st and 2nd. Again, we do expect the lead. You see .866 now there on the top part in the top 3. So looks like Nate Davis is reeling in Cody Olsen very slowly, but he is doing it. And again, we do expect a lead change here within the next couple of laps or so. So we'll be looking to see that. Back here, Dustin Sizemore in 4th place right now. Andrew Ingles trying to get by him once again. Not sure if he can do it. Mark Molnar now. Actually, Sizemore was up there. That is Mark Molnar that is right in front of Andrew Ingles. Ingles falling back to 6th place again. He gets up there and just gets into that outside wall. If he can stay off that wall, he will be a contender here in this race tonight, as we are 19 laps in when they cross the line. 18 laps currently in the book, so they're crossing the line right there. Back up to Cody Olsen, who is your race leader. Again, Nate Davis right behind him, .766, now 733. Nate Davis is catching Cody Olsen. We look at their last lap times. Cody Olsen's last lap was a 16:2:25. Nate Davis a 16:2:34. So that time he was a little bit slower, but the lap before Nate Davis was just a hair faster by about .05 actually. So he is reeling him in very slowly. He was a little bit slower that time. Cody Olsen has found a groove he likes, as Nate Davis was .084 seconds slower than him on that last lap, as we got a car slow on the track. Looks like the 91 of Landon Ritwadge caution is out and back under power. So did he deliberately bring that caution out, folks? We'll take a look here and see what happened. Take a look here and see what happened. If he had help. Oh, he did indeed have help. Oh, gets into the wall there. Okay, so that's what brought the caution. We thought he was just stopped on the track. But he is not. We just caught him right as he stopped. But he did indeed have some help moving him around there. He will, looks like get his lap back. He's going to pass the pace truck there. So he is being scored on the lead lap. So we go back up to live. We will take a look at our top 5 drivers. After 23 laps complete, we will go green flag racing to start at the halfway point of this race. Cody Olsen out front, and he has led every lap, all 23. He's going to be 24 when they cross the line. Second place, Nate Davis. Third place, Derek Walker. Fourth place, Dustin Sizemore. And now, Andrew Ingles back to 5th place. So he did get by Mark Molnar to take 3rd place back. Alright, looks like they are single file, or double file here. Sorry, they were single file, they are now double file. So that indicates we will go green flag racing this next time by. Pace truck is off. Green flag back in the air once again. Cody Olsen still out front, but he has got 3 wide for the lead. The 20, the 5, and the 36. 3 wide down the back stretch for the lead, and it's going to go to Nate Davis as they run right now. Cody Olsen sticking to the inside. Can he make it work? Who's going to get to the line first? It's going to be Nate Davis. Derek Walker is in the mix, but that is going to be Nate Davis to lead his first official lap. He is by Derek Walker into the outside wall, though. That is not what he wanted to see right there. So he is definitely moving to the front, though. He fell back, and now he's back moving to the front. Oh, and they're beating and banging the 11, the 33, and the 20. The 20 of Derek Walker is going to fall to 7th place now. He's got his work cut out for him to get through this. As they're 3 wide back there for 6th place. So he's got to get back to the front. Andrew Ingles currently in 4th place right now. Good run for him. He's back into the top 5 and working his way forward. We'll check in on Nate Davis, who has Cody Olsen all over his back bumper. And it's still going to be Nate Davis at the line. Cody Olsen trying to put the moves back on him to see if he can get back by him. Right now, not sure if it's going to happen. 20 to go at the line. Who is it going to be? We got Cody Olsen and Nate Davis battling extremely hard. These two are very familiar with each other. They know each other. They like each other. They're good friends and even race control together in the American Dirt Series. So who is it going to be? They will race each other very clean here tonight. But who is going to come out on top? We'll look back here to Dustin Sizemore, who has got his hands full with Andrew Ingles right now for 3rd position. That is the number 11 of Dustin Sizemore in that Hoosier painted car, and the number 33 of Andrew Ingles in that A&W root beer car. So one of those will be getting a podium finish if all stays well. And anything can happen. We have about 27 more laps to go. Who will come out on top? Take a look back here. Now, we haven't talked about it much. Drew Hirchko back in 8th place is working his way back to the front here. Can he get by? It looks like he's going to get by the 72. As 72 gets into the wall, that is Dale Garrett smacking the outside wall. That will allow him to get by him. Derek Walker was in 7th, now up to 6th. He's got a lot of damage to the front of that car, so he has got to try to get to the front. Aerodynamics do not play much of a factor in dirt track racing, so that will not affect him, but he's got to get going if he wants to get up there. As it looks like we have about... we got a wreck. Sizemore and Andrew Ingles into the outside wall. Let's take a look and see what happened. Take a look. Andrew Ingles goes to the high side. And not sure what happened. We got 3 cars there battling. Oh, the 11 of Dustin Sizemore slides up into Andrew Ingles and collects them both into the front stretch wall after colliding into the turn 4 wall. So it looks like Dustin Sizemore will get the worst of that damage, but just ever so slightly slid up and stuck to the 33, and there was no getting off of him once he got collected into it. We'll take a look here at our cautions for the race. We've had only 3 cautions here tonight for 7 laps. We have 13 to go. Should go green flag racing with about 11 to go. We've had 1 lead change, and that is when Nate Davis took the lead from Cody Olson. So back up to the front, our race leader again, Nate Davis. It looks like they are getting ready to go double file, so we'll keep an eye on that pace truck and see if them lights go out. Be 12 laps when they cross the line here. And the lights are off, so we will go green flag racing with 11 laps to go. Alright, green flag back in the air. And we again are green flag racing. 11 laps to go. Derek Walker looks like he might have collided with the outside wall. Paul Crumry gets into him. 72 bounces off the wall. They are beating and banging, and a caution is out. Andrew Ingles and Dustin Sizemore look like they're involved as well. Paul Crumry getting in it this time. Let's take a look and see what happened back there in the back. Andrew Ingles was on the high side. We already saw some beating and banging. That may have caused all of this. Paul Crumry was in the outside wall right there. Oh, just some heavy hitting, just a racing deal there. People getting into each other and a bunch of cars getting spun around. As we'll go back to live. Ryan Blanchard is out of the race. Andrew Ingles on pit road. Looks like he may be done for the night as well. Nate Davis, again, is your leader. We'll take a look at your top 5 after 41 laps completed. Nate Davis is your race leader. Cody Olson in second. Mark Molnar now in third. Drew Hirschko in fourth. And Derek Walker is currently being scored in 5th position. Alright, so we'll take a look at our caution stats here for just a moment. 4 cautions, 11 laps, 8 laps to go right now. The lights are off, possibly. Maybe single file since we are under 10 to go here. But it did look like the lights were off on the pace truck. It could have been a little trick there. As not 100% sure on that. We'll take a look when we get a chance right here. They are up on the top of the track, which indicates that they are off. And indeed, they are off. Green flag back in the air. Put up the top 3 for you. So you can see it as soon as it'll pop up. There it is. What a start for Nate Davis. He is out front. Very good restart for him. Cody Olson currently being scored in second. 6 laps to go when they cross the line. Who is it going to be for third place right now? Mark Molnar is being scored there. But Drew Hirschko is trying to get by him, and it looks like he will do so here as he now is third place. But can he get by him at the line? That is where it matters. He will, and the 20 is going to get by him. So now we have a battle between the 20 and the 26. That is Drew Hirschko and Derek Walker. Walker currently in it. Walker into the outside wall. That's going to let the 97 and the 26 by him. He will drop to 5th now, but he is not giving up yet. Going to be 4 laps to go now as they cross the line. We're going to take a look. That's a battle for third place right now. But up front, we may have a battle for the lead. It's going to be 3 laps to go when they cross the line, folks. Who is it going to be? Nate Davis, Cody Olson, or is one of these guys from the back, Drew Hirschko or Mark Molnar, going to come make an upset, or even Derek Walker tonight? Danny Wohler Jr. currently in 6th, having a terrific run here tonight. But again, that is your battle for the lead right now between the 36 and the 5, Nate Davis and Cody Olson. We're going to take a look back here. Drew Hirschko currently being scored 3rd, and it looks like no competition. Mark Molnar is a little bit off of him. So no competition there at the moment. So we're going to jump back up to your race leaders. White flag is in the air, folks. 1 lap to go. Right now, Nate Davis is being shown as your leader. Cody Olsen to the inside. We have a drag race to the end, but it's no match. It's going to be Nate Davis for the win here tonight. So great run for him. Your top three, Nate Davis, Cody Olsen, and Drew Perchko. So great run for all three of those drivers. So again, don't go anywhere, folks. We are not done yet. We still have your post-race show where we will interview those top three drivers. Alright, race fans, we are back here with your post-race show and your interviews, starting with third place. Drew, first time with this series. It is their first race ever on dirt with these cars. So, how does it feel to be the first night with the series and come away with a third place finish?
Yeah, it feels really good, actually. I just joined the series this evening. I saw it was going to be broadcasted, and nice enough to let me join, and missed qualifying, so I had to start from the rear. But first time on dirt for them. That's good for them. It was a good race, a couple good green flag runs there, and yeah, good run through the field.
And as far as the track itself here tonight, I'm not really sure if it carried over from practice. It looks like it did. It was pretty worn out. We saw at one point there was even actually a three-way battle for the lead. So was it multiple grooves out there, or was it single groove towards the end?
Yeah, I was kind of surprised how many grooves you could run, but it was a really fine line for hitting it and not hitting it. As far as if you could run the inside the whole way around and be faster than some other people, but if you missed it by a little bit on the inside, then you might have lost 2 or 3 spots. So it was a good racy track, but it made it fun for the race fans. Hopefully everybody watched and got a good show.
Well, definitely. I hope so they did as well. Any sponsors or anyone you just want to give a shout out to for your third place finish here tonight?
Arzenberger Trucking, thanks to them. Other than that, nobody else on board. So if you're looking for somebody, just feel free to hit me up.
All right. Again, congrats on third place. And finishing in second, we're used to seeing him in race control, not on the track here in the American Dirt Series. Cody Olsen finishes a very close second. So, Cody, how does it feel to go from normally running race control to finishing on the podium here tonight?
It feels pretty good to get back in the car there, Charles. It was really fun to run with these guys tonight. I know I watch them, most of the weekends get out there and race, and they go out there they race their butts off, night in and night out. It's fun to get it out here and mix it up with these guys.
Yeah, definitely. It was good to see you back out there. We haven't seen you in a while, but you can't really run when you got 30 or 40 drivers out there that you're trying to control yourself. But yeah, definitely a great run for you tonight. As far as your take on it, you do the whole track and getting it set up every week, 3 nights a week. So as far as a race control kind of standpoint, how was the track out there for you tonight?
Well, the track wasn't bad. It kind of really wore off to the point you kind of had to really stay up high towards the wall. So it kind of, really went one lane there towards the end. We got back on that double file restart there. Davis kind of got me on the jump there and got that upper line before I could kind of squeeze up there. So, but it made it good for a really damn good race tonight. And I appreciate you guys for putting this on. All
right, and we know you have some sponsors and shout outs you want to be for. Who would those be here tonight?
HRE, RPM, all of my drivers, all my guys, my admins, everybody over at ADS, give them a shout out. You for doing this, night in, night out. I know this is a from my standpoint and, where you are, there's a lot of stuff that goes into this. So, thank you for doing this. And I think it was his name, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon, for, putting all this on, putting it together. It's nice to be able to go somewhere else and race. Yeah. Good job, Davis. That was good stuff there towards the end.
Nope. And again, yeah, definitely congrats on the second place. And a name lately we've become familiar with. I believe this is your second win recently. So how does it feel yet again to be back in victory lane, Nate?
Oh, man, it feels great. It feels great for sure. It's always good to, get a podium and get to come up here and talk to y'all. Yeah,
we were talking about it. Was it the sprint you won in last? I believe it was. You were talking about you'd been on a little bit of a slump, and you've definitely done a complete 180 and turned that around to, I believe, 2 in a row as far as broadcasting, except for VLR in between there. So definitely putting on a great show for all the fans. Got a brand new paint job out there. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the new special paint job? Because it's definitely not your neon yellow that we're used to seeing, that safety yellow.
Yeah, I decided that for the month of October, I was going to run the breast cancer for the Breast Cancer Foundation for the whole month. And every late model race that I'm in, you'll see that paint job for here on out until at least November. And I'm sure you'll see it a handful of times.
Yeah, definitely. You'll see it on Tuesdays and Sundays for sure. But as far as your take on it, getting by Cody Olsen, if you hadn't had that restart and it would have gone green flag from that point, or if it had been single file instead of double file, do you think you had anything for him tonight, or it was that kind of a saving grace for you? You were able to get by him there.
The caution brought us back together, so that saved it. But if we would have went green, I mean, I was trying my damnedest to run him down, just hitting that high line, kept hitting my marks. Cody was really fast tonight, and he set the pole, and he had done checked out from everybody as well. So it would have been hard to run him down. But if I could have, I'd probably done something wild and just try to throw a slider on him without taking him out.
Well, you both put up. Actually, we're looking at our charts here. We're keeping an eye on how many laps you led. To show you how evenly matched you were, your last laps, Nate, you ran a 16.186, and Cody Olsen, you ran a 16.197. So y'all were that close on times there at the end of the race, and you actually both led 25 laps here tonight. So y'all actually tied. You split it right down the middle as far as laps led, and you were the only two leaders, obviously, with 50 laps. So congrats to both y'all on splitting that. Not sure if that will, or how that will affect points here tonight. But we'll definitely report that at the next race next Tuesday. But any sponsors, anyone you want to give a shout out to, Nate?
Yeah, I was going to give a shout out to the Breast Cancer Awareness Foundation for coming on board on the late model. Southern Indiana Lawn Care, always giving me a sponsor on all my other rides. My wife watching at work. My teammates, Derek ran this one. I'm not sure where he finished. Got into some trouble, I believe, early on, back into there. My other teammates that couldn't make it, big shout out to you, Charles, for always broadcasting, all the leagues that we run. I think you broadcast 4 or 5 of the leagues that I'm in. So I'm usually on the broadcast all week long. All the admins, Cody, for helping me up at American Dirt Series. Brandon for putting on this new series and league. Appreciate the invite and coming to me to ask if I wanted to run. So big thanks to him. And I hope it's a successful Tuesday league. Hopefully it'll grow. We'll get the numbers all the other leagues do and get some competition in here and try to do what we can do.
All right. Well, again, congrats on the win here tonight. But we are not done. We still have 2 more pieces of business to take care of before we sign off for the night. One of those obviously going to be your unofficial race results, barring any race control issues. Again, coming away with the win is Nate Davis. Second place, Cody Olsen. Third place, Drew Herchko. Fourth place, Mark Molnar. And rounding out the top 5 is going to be Derek Walker. So, again, he did rebound, fell back, and came back. I believe he fell as far as 7th place, but he did make his way back. 6th place, Danny Waller Jr., 7th place, Taylor Wood, 8th place, Dale Garrett, 9th place, Danny Breeden, and rounding out the top 10, Dustin Sizemore, who got involved in the incident with Andrew Ingles and got the better of the two deals, finishing in 10th. 11th place, Paul Crumry. 12th place, Shane Neiswanger. 13th place, Landon Ritwaj. 14th, Andrew Ingles. And rounding out the top 15 is Ryan Blanchard. So a good run for everybody here tonight for the first race. We will definitely see more cars here coming in next week. But as always, we do want to thank all of our partners that make MaxSpeedTV possible. The official race team of MSTV is HREmotorsports.com. Check them out on their website. Again, that is HREmotorsports.com to follow a great, fast team with a lot of good drivers. And the official paint booth of MSTV is Colby's Eye Paints. So make sure you check them out at facebook.com/Colby's Eye Paints. And as always, they've been here for a long time. The official modification and water cooling company of MSTV is Performance PCs. Make sure if you're looking to make your computer just the biggest, baddest eye candy you can get, or you're just looking to get the best performance out of it you can, check them out at performance-pcs.com. And on behalf of the PSR Pro Late Model Series and Max Speed TV, we will see you next Tuesday night.